Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Firefly. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 14 of Firefly. It is the end. It is the last episode, I guess series finale. I don't want to watch it. I do want to watch it because I want to see how this ends, and where they left it, and where it was kind of like I don't know if they gave everyone like a nice little wrap up. I know that there were some episodes that never aired. I don't know if this was one of them, but like how sad that we are here, that this wonderful, beautiful show is coming to an end. And I am watching Serenity. I'm excited to watch Serenity. Everybody keeps saying in the comments, when are you watching Serenity? After this. I've got a mix of emotions. Like I don't want to be a mess if I watch this knowing, oh God, knowing that it's goodbye that hit me all of a sudden. I absolutely love these characters, and I love this story, and I love this world, and I love that I love it because of the age of it, of like the spirit of it that's lived on, that everyone, kept saying, like, you have to watch Firefly, you have to watch Firefly. All right, have you watched Firefly yet? Please watch Firefly. And here I am watching it and not wanting to let go. Oh, I'm so upset. Okay. I gotta get it together. Okay, so the last episode ended with Honora saying that she was going to leave, and I don't think if the show went on that would have been true, and that it would have been a long span of time. I don't know how Mal is going to react to that. I don't know how the rest of the crew is going to react to that. I mean, granted, they'd just be like, oh, she's going to move on, like that's her thing. Obviously, he has feelings there that hopefully he finds conflict with. Hopefully he comes out and says the things that he needs to say. He's not really that guy sometimes when it comes to saying things from the heart and being vulnerable. You definitely do see those things, but just not to something where it could really hurt, because there could be a rejection that comes with it. He could pour his heart out to her and she could just still be like, I'm still leaving. And it doesn't solve anything, and it doesn't it doesn't help him through that. And like that's a really tough place to be, is being vulnerable and honest and open and still not getting the answer that you want. So I don't want to say I'm looking forward to that, but a resolution would be nice. I don't think I'll necessarily get it. I do think that the movie will kind of give me somewhat of a resolution on all fronts and all storylines, because there's so many things that I'm like curious about. Now that I know about Jane and his mom and the money, I'm like, well, I want to know more about that. And, I don't know if I necessarily need more war stories with Mal and Zoe, but, like their bond and their relationship, I think is amazing. Obviously Wash, I would like a little bit more of a backstory of him. All we saw was him with a mustache and not really anything else. It helps to have like a broad umbrella that covers your characters, and you only had 14 episodes to do that, so you didn't get to launch into a lot of stuff. Like Book is like this mysterious person that has this mysterious past, and like he's so interesting. And I like of all the characters that are on the show, like he's the one that like has the most mystery, but like those mysteries are planted in all these different places, that it's not just like, oh, he's got a mom that he sends money to. And it's just like, no, he knows a lot about guns. And he was somebody really important in the Alliance. And he's well educated on torture and Shun Yu or Shun Zhu or whatever his name is. But like also he cares for people in a very compassionate way, because he also, is a preacher. Like how he became all of those people, and he has all the knowledge, like he knows everything about guns. He knows stuff about ships. He knows just like he can recognize patterns of like in The Message, like there were the guys that like were chasing them through like the gorge, and he's like there's a Fed thing 80 miles away, like they're out of their jurisdiction. Like he puts things together. And I would like to know way more about that. Obviously, I want to get into River, and I want to know more about River and her background and her story, And I want to see Simon progress maybe with Kaylee, or them just kind of go like, you know what, we're good, and decide not to. I think Kaylee, like she's an interesting character so much, because they could have just made her this sweet, innocent person, and that she's always sweet and innocent, but like she can hold her own. She's not only very tough, but she's very kind. I think that those are two qualities that are really hard to put together in one person and find a balance. And like they really did it with her, and the way Jewel plays her is fantastic. Jane is Jane is Jane is Jane. I appreciate him the way he is. And Mel, I mean, honestly, being the captain, like obviously they're going to take a much longer time to tell his story and to delve into it. And, him going from somebody who was very a man of faith at the beginning when they're fighting the Alliance, and how you can kind of just see that hardened person, the person that's lost his faith. And I mean, we saw him get some in the last one, but like, I don't know if there was regret there. Like there wasn't in the moment. He is but a man. But, and I would say like, she is but a woman as well. Like, like anyone can get it any way they want it. I'm not concerned about that. I'm just saying people have needs. Whatever. No one was hurt. Well, until later, but no one got cheated on. Like you weren't in a relationship, so it's fine. But like that was like the first time we've ever seen him like express like passion. We kind of saw it a little bit with Saffron, but definitely like to see him kind of in a more vulnerable, tender state was actually nice to see. Like I like seeing all sides of Mal. I think that's awesome. I would like to see more of that. I don't know if we get to see more of that in the last episode ever of Firefly, but it'd be nice. And then of course Inara, her background, and like there's a reason why she doesn't like complications, and her friend had mentioned like that she could have like climbed the ranks of all the companions and like whatever the leadership is for companions, but that like she decided to dip, and now she's essentially an independent, but still like work contractor. I don't know. Not independent like the whorehouse, but like independent where she's like, I'm just gonna travel through space and get clients that way. I don't want complications of one location. Yeah, I could actually see. Yeah, I could see why she'd want to do that. Anyway, rambling on because I'm trying to delay the inevitable, which is getting into this episode. I will savor the flavor. I want every delicious morsel that is this show locked away in my brain, locked away in my heart, and then we can move on to Serenity. So guys, let's get into the last episode of Firefly. Let's go. Uh-oh.
We'd all just made surgeon. The world is ours,
So you had to be naked?
Naked, yes. And
I like this
on
moment.
top of the statue of Hippocrates. Can you just picture me?
What, naked?
Oh.
Oh, well, Yeah, that's gonna be difficult.
I would be there right now.
Mm-mm. No, girl.
It was either that or the national anthem.
Oh. It's kind of nice to see how her mind works a little bit, though, instead of guessing all the time.
No. Not ever, never.
Some
orders allow shepherds to marry. But, I mean, you still got the urge.
Oh, God. I was hoping that wasn't what they were talking about.
No, I'm more or less intact.
Good for you, Buck.
I just directed my energy elsewhere.
You mean like masturbating?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that'll be the day. I got stupid. The money was too good.
Yeah.
I don't give half a hump if you're innocent or not. So where does that put you?
It ain't impossible. St. Jane, it's got a ring to it.
Whoa.
I'm just trying to remember how many miracles you've performed. Once hit a guy in the neck from 500 yards
episode.
with a bent skull. Don't that count upstairs?
I like that Jane and Book were having that conversation. Not that conversation, but a conversation like that. Like they're comfortable enough to have that conversation with each other.
I appreciate you not saying anything.
Well, I don't.
So make up your mind.
Oh.
I'm a big girl, just tell me.
None of it means a damn thing.
I absolutely adore this. I love this. What is that doing there? Oh. Her head must be swimming all the
It's just an
time.
object. Doesn't mean what you think.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh! Oh!
What are you thinking? Where did you get a hold of?
Not mad. Just let me thank you.
Oh,
Fully
wow.
loaded safety off. This here is a recipe for unpleasantness. Does she understand that?
She understands. She doesn't comprehend.
Oh.
I'm glad we've made that distinction. No touching guns. Okay?
No touching.
Oh.
There's not one that our system can eventually break down. Then
I want a lot of medical jargon. I'll talk to a doctor.
You are talking to a doctor.
We're deep in space, corner no and where. You take extra care with her. Because we're very much alone out here.
Ooh. And the fact that she said Kaylee's name and like the gun was in her hand and Kaylee was remembering what happened. Last time I'm gonna hear this song, Left in Serenity. Fuck. Ah. That's why I'm not drinking rosé. Yeah, who's this? Oh no.
Little River just gets more colorful by the moment. What'll she do next?
Either blow us all up or rub soup in her hair. It's a toss-up.
I hope she does the soup thing.
Yeah.
It's always a hoot, and we don't all die from it.
Poor kid.
Yeah. I'm just getting a weird heat bounce off our wake.
Engine flux?
Sensors probably got turned around. They'll climb up.
It's probably the ship that's behind you.
Let's move this conversation in a not Jane's fault direction. I didn't make her crazy. Hell, I didn't even want her on the ship.
Easy, buddy.
Is that the direction you want this conversation to go in?
Yeah, do you?
Where's River at now?
In our room, which I'm thinking we bolt from the outside from now on.
Oof.
That's a little extreme, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anybody remember her coming at me with a butcher's knife?
Wacky fun.
You want to go, little man?
Only if it's someplace with candlelight.
Sir, I know she's unpredictable, but I don't think she'd harm anyone.
Butcher's knife?
Anyone we can't spare. I mean, as far as we know, the girl's never even picked up a gun before.
That ain't so.
Oh, they don't know.
You got something to say?
Yeah, she got a story to tell. Is he in a... Okay, I thought for a second he was not in a suit. Space Ninja. He's very quiet. So he's gonna take them? How's he gonna get back with two people? Oh, maybe it's just River, actually. I don't know if Simon was on that wanted poster. Or if he has any interest in Simon. Peeking on in this the windshield of a spaceship.
She only looked for a second and took my gun, closed her eyes, killed him.
Badass moment too.
She just did the math.
You understand how that sounds.
Mm-hmm.
What? She killed him with mathematics. What else could it have been?
You couldn't have done it, Jane. Nobody can shoot like that that's a person.
With their eyes closed.
So River's not a person.
She's something super.
Please don't be mad.
I just want to understand what you're saying here.
Oh.
What? Are you saying she's a witch?
Yes, Jane. She's a witch. She has had Congress with the beast.
She's in Congress.
Oh, Jane.
You know, they definitely altered the way she reacts to things, even the way she perceives, but I'm not...
Psychic, though? That sounds like something out of science fiction.
You live in a spaceship, dear.
Well, I don't like the idea of someone hearing what I'm thinking.
No
Yeah, I
one likes
bet.
the idea of hearing what you're thinking.
The Alliance could have any number of uses for a psychic.
A psychic. Or an assassin.
Or both.
She loves this ship. I think it's more home to her than any place she's been.
What about you?
I don't even know if the captain
No,
knows.
I mean, isn't there anything about this place you're glad of?
Come on, Simon.
Good night. You too.
No, yeah,
Good night.
Don't let the space bugs bite. Space bugs.
Mm-hmm. I hate when I'm trying to be cute and I say something stupid and then I just think about it for days, weeks, months, years even. Yeah, what's that guy on the hull of the ship doing? How was he able to get in, though? Like, don't they have to pressurize something? Cool boots, though. Give him that. I don't know. Hopefully River... I don't know. I'm like... I don't want River to, like, hurt anybody, but, like, hopefully River can, like, deal with this guy. He's very quiet. Hey, buddy. Ugh. Okay, he's really good. Whoa. Wow. He's really good. Why am I whispering? Oh, Kaylee's... Yes, 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 yes.
River?
Interesting that she thought it was River. Please don't have a jump scare. Wasn't that bad? Wasn't that bad?
How did you get on?
Strange
Get on, get in.
don't it? You think you're all alone? Maybe I come down the chimney, Kaylee. Bring presents to the good girls and boys.
You're creepy. I don't like it.
Maybe not, though. Maybe I've always been here.
What do you want?
You ever been raped?
Whoa!
The captain is right down that hallway. He can hear you.
The captain's locked in his quarters. There's nobody can help you. Say it.
There's nobody can help me.
I'm gonna tie you up now. And you know what I'm gonna do then? Get rid of a problem you've got. And I won't touch you in any wrong fashion, nor hurt you at all. Unless you make some kind of ruckus. Ain't nothing but a body to me. And I can find all unseemly manner of use for it. Do you understand? Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
Oh.
I want somebody to kill him so badly.
Now tell me, Kaylee. Where does River sleep?
Ah!
Hello?
Whoa! Didn't expect him to jump down.
River?
Oh, God! I didn't even see him there for a second. Jesus!
Dr. Tam, why don't you sit yourself down?
So inappropriate, but he looks so good without a shirt on.
Are you a lion's?
Am I a lion?
What?
I don't think of myself as a lion. You might as well, though, have a mighty roar.
I said alliance.
Oh, I thought...
No, I was...
That's weird. Where's your sister?
That was weird. Why did he do that? Why was that even in there?
It's empty.
I know.
So is it still her room when it's empty? Does the
Yes.
room, the thing, have purpose?
Yes.
So you're a bounty hunter.
That ain't it at all.
Then what are you?
I'm a bounty hunter. I'm named Early. I'm known to some.
I don't think my last act in this verse is going to be betraying my sister.
Good for you, son.
You're gonna help me. You refuse to help me, I shoot your brain out. And I go upstairs and spend some time violating a little mechanic I got trussed up in the engine room. I take no pleasure in the thought that she will die, weeping, if you cross me.
I want somebody to kill him so
You're out of
badly.
your mind.
That's between me and my mind. Let's start with these rooms.
And which part of your plan dictated the necessity of beating up a shepherd?
That ain't a shepherd.
Huh? I mean, I know he's cuckoo, but like he's also kind of like River.
A teenage girl, not some bandit on a murder run, just an
You ever been
innocent.
shot?
No.
You ought to be shot. Know what kind of pain you're dealing with. They make psychiatrists get psychoanalyzed before they can get certified. But they don't make a surgeon get cut on. That seem right to you?
They don't do it while you're awake. Oh my gosh, I want River to appear from out of nowhere and just blast this guy.
People don't appreciate the substance of things. Objects in space. People miss out on what's solid.
Where's the railing that's supposed to be there?
Hold it.
Was he tortured like River was?
Your sister's becoming a real annoyance.
I feel for you.
You can still walk away from this. I know you're tired.
Oh, really?
Don't go visiting my intentions. Don't ever.
He is a conundrum.
Man is stronger by far than woman. Yet only woman can create a child. Does that seem right to you?
They can carry a child. It takes man and woman to make a child. This man speaks in weird riddles.
Or your brother's brains will be flying every which way. You understand, I'm sort of on the clock here. It's frustrating.
You're wrong, Early.
I'm not wrong, Dumpling. I will shoot your brother dead if you don't...
About River. River's not on the ship. They didn't want her here, but she couldn't make herself leave.
She outside?
So she melted. I'm not on the ship. I'm in the ship. I am the ship.
Okay.
River.
River's gone. You're talking to Serenity. And Early, Serenity is very unhappy.
You look scared, son. I would be too.
Where'd she go?
I can't keep track of her when she's not incorporeally possessing a spaceship. Don't look at me.
That's some nonsensical crap. Ain't nobody can do that. That's somewhat unsettling.
For you, not for me. I love it.
May I call you Jubal?
Ain't nobody calls me that.
Your mother does.
Oh.
She's gone now.
Is that supposed to scare me? Bringing up my mother?
You're a liar. I see everything that passes.
I only hurt people because they keep getting in the way of me finding you. Tell them.
What am I, your advocate?
You are starting now.
Yikes.
He's really very gentle and fuzzy. We're becoming fast friends.
Folks are all insane.
Well, my sister's a ship. We had a complicated childhood.
How come there's a guy on board and how come you're all of a sudden the ship?
I know you have questions,
That would be why I just asked them.
but there isn't a lot of time, Captain.
Am I dreaming?
We all are.
Hopefully. This is not at all what I would have expected objects in space to be.
Go now.
This is exciting. Okay.
You're not welcome here anymore, Early. You like to hurt folk.
It's part of the job.
It's why you took the job. Your mother knew. Sadness in her when she waved goodbye. You're not well.
You be wanting to shut up now.
Big golden retriever sitting on the lawn. Never took to you. Smell on you.
The picture.
Neighbor's pet. You did things to him. Cleaned up after.
I'll be a son of a whore. You're not in my girl mind. You're on my girl ship.
It's very interesting. All these buttons.
Okay. We're not touching those, okay? How the hell she get on my ship?
Put the gun away.
How'd you get on this ship?
I'm putting it away.
No, he's not.
Got issues.
No.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
I could have that. You might have me figured out that.
Yeah, he's a total
Good job.
sociopath.
I'm not 100%.
It's okay, Early. I'm going with you.
River, what do you...
Everyone could just go on without me and not have to worry. People could be what they wanted to be. Could be with the people they wanted. Could live simple. No secrets. And I'll just fade away.
Finally, something goes according to.
Simon?
Didn't account for that. Please tell me. Okay. Please tell me it's a leg. Well, he's been
See?
shot.
That's what it feels like.
Yeah. Great. Grand. Wonderful.
Early's on the move.
Good job, Simon. Oh, Jane's been sleeping the whole time? Oh. Well, damn. She's not really gonna go, right?
Best for you to go with old Early.
You think so? Some of us feel differently.
Bye. She stayed.
Permission to come aboard?
You know, you ain't quite right.
That's what we love about her.
Popular theory.
Come on, get in there. Give your brother a thrashing for messing up your plan.
He takes so much looking after.
This is really not my area of expertise, Doctor. I tend to be putting these into people more than the other thing.
Can I mop your brow? I am at the ready with the fearsome brow mop.
Oh, good for you.
Oh,
Okay, I'm just gonna pass out for a minute, but you're doing great.
I'm with you. I'm with you. I can't believe Jane slept through that whole thing.
I can win this.
Oh, well, I'm hearing a lot of talk there, genius. Come on, show me what you got.
Okay, let's see this. How you doing, Early?
Here I am.
Not upset in the least. That's how we end it? Wow. Okay, so, I mean, definitely I could see how that is not a series finale. I didn't know if they, like, knew at this point that they, you know, were going to have to end it and, like, maybe tie a slight little bow or something. So I was kind of, like, expecting, like, River to go off with Early and then, like, maybe that's the plot of Serenity. Nope, she's still with the crew. And I actually really like the way that that went. I did not think for 1 second she was in Early's ship. Although I was like, is she outside the ship? I was close. It was right there. It was so close. I do like that we got a little bit more progression of her character. It's just kind of like being able to see like what she sees versus like what's really happening, and like how her mind kind of works, and her picking up like the stick and just being like, it's just an object. And then the next scene is everyone freaking out because she has a gun. And like 100%, like we know why Kaylee's freaking out, because she's seen what River can do with a gun, which, makes me feel kind of, I don't want to say like okay that she had a gun, but like I was mildly okay with it, mostly because I don't think like that she would have been seeing anybody that she would have shot. I don't know if that's true. But I was really buying the story of her leaving. I was like, oh God, she's gonna go. And I think it's probably because I had already sold like what the movie might be about. Now I have no clue. Early was creepy as hell. I'm not sad that he's spaced and he's just floating out there and just. I really probably would have liked to see him shot, but just knowing that he was probably gasping for air. As soon as he asked Kaylee if she'd ever been raped, like I was just like, oh, the guy's a ninja assassin. Like maybe he's useful. Maybe he'll be a nice guy. Maybe like they'll like tell a story and like they'll have a friend in this bounty hunter. Oh no. As soon as they had that scene with Kaylee, that like gave me cold chills. Like just the idea of that, Kaylee, like she's so sweet. And so like, just, we saw her not being able to really defend herself with the guards and shooting. Like she's not okay, like hurting people or shooting at people or, the idea of like killing people. But like even to defend herself, like she was scared, like she couldn't even move. She was terrified. That was gut wrenching. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I'm not upset about Early at all. Not even a little. No, it's probably even better than what he deserved. Simon has now been shot, so I guess that's something. But the way Early was like talking, I was like, he sounds like River, and like how she's not quite all there, or it kind of like is like a riddle. And like until she mentions the dog and like what he would do to the dog, I thought maybe he was experimented on also by the Alliance, and like maybe he was kind of like, because if he's like an assassin, or if he's there to collect that, and he's like just very quiet and precise and was able to get into the ship, and like so it seemed like he was also a genius. I thought like maybe like he was also trained the way River might have been trained through the feds, the Alliance, whatever. And until they mentioned the dog, then I was like, oh, he's a psychopath. Okay. Yeah. He likes to hurt animals. And his mother and River saying like, she knew, she knows, she knew, she did before she died, whatever. I don't actually think she said she was dead, but I'm assuming so. Anyway, it's neither here nor there. But like almost had that moment with Simon and Kaylee. Book had to ruin it. And River kind of like saying like, like if I left, you could be with whoever you want to be with. And you can do whatever you want to do. Like that was like her actually speaking kind of a heavy truth. And I mean, she was really selling it. Whether she meant those words or not, I don't know. But, she was really doing a good job of selling it. And I'm glad that she like called down to Mal and was like, hey, this is the plan. And, like he like shows up on the outside of the ship. It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And I love how like they have like that moment where she's like, permission to come aboard, and it's like really cute, and like it's a nice interaction for her and Mel to have, because you always see him being tender to Kaylee in those moments where he's just like, hey, I don't expect you to be a killer, and like I don't really think we've seen like a soft moment between Mal and River, even though it wasn't like soft, but I think there was like just a moment of where he like didn't see her as the River he normally does. And I thought that was great. Now, Jane was absolutely useless in this scenario, and it's probably good. I think he would have come out guns blazing, and it just wouldn't have been good. So, you know what? Sleepy Jane can stay sleepy. It's fine. It's fine. And I do think it's really interesting that they kept saying, like, River's harmless. She's never hurt anyone. And like everyone keeps forgetting that she cut Jane. And even Jane's like, hello, like she hurt me. And I feel like we can't like forget that she did do that to him, which is kind of like maybe like a little bit of a reason why, you know, you could think that maybe she would have shot them when she's having her vision of like all the leaves and the sticks. It's a possibility, especially because she kind of sees sometimes whatever she wants to see. So, I mean, it didn't start or end with Inara leaving the ship. So that's good. Until Serenity, I'll just like think that like she changed her mind and she doesn't want to go anywhere. She wants to stay and make space babies. I don't think so, but I don't know. Her and Mel being parents isn't really a thing. Zoe and Wash, yes. Yes. Okay, so not a huge, like, oh, this is a season finale type of episode. And that's actually kind of fine. I feel like Serenity will give me the bow. Sorry. Oh, the show is so good. I don't want to say goodbye. Okay. I'm going to stop being a wuss about it. So the full-length reaction will be available on Patreon, as well as Serenity. When I watch it, you guys will be able to get to see it first on Patreon. I can barely even talk right now. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. I don't know what episodes did and did not air. And I was looking at it before it started that it said, like, the episode previous aired like August 4th of 2003. And then this one was like December of like 2002. So like, I don't even know if these aired out of order or what, but the way I watched them, they felt very much in sequence. And I can't believe that the last episode was the pilot. That had to be so confusing. Oh my gosh. Oh, guys, I'm very happy that I watched it the way that I did, because I feel like I got a nice progression of story and characters. I'm very happy with it, very pleased. But you guys can catch me here for Serenity. I'll have my box of tissues ready to go, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be even harder, because like I'm having a hard time because it didn't feel like a finale to me. So it's kind of like, it's just kind of hanging out there. This must be how you guys felt. Oh God. Maybe I should take a couple years before I watch Serenity. Just kidding. I'm kidding. But guys, I'm very much looking forward to that. I love these characters. I love the story. I love the ship. It's so good. And I don't even know how to end this, because it's not even a goodbye. I guess it's a see you later, and I'll see you in the next stuff that I do. And I hope you enjoy all of that. But on to Serenity. Okay, guys. I'll see ya.